Roll intro. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Hello, I'm Daniel, violinist, music academy owner. When I got started, I had 0 students. So I was making the transition from medicine over to music, and I needed something to fill in the gap. And I chose the noble profession of waiting tables. Yes, I became a server at a very small local mom and pop, non-corporate feeling environment. Today I'm going to tell you my experience as a server at Olive Garden. It seems like it'd be an easy job to get, right? Who can't wait tables or something? That's what I thought. Yeah, it was really hard to get a job there. I go in, I befriend the bartender. Hey buddy, how you doing? Who do I need to talk to get a job? I go in a couple times, talk to a few managers, finally get an interview. We sit down, they say everything looks good, and we'll call you when the next training session starts. Well, I never got a call. When you're in college and you require, what is that? Oh yes, food, you need to make money. So now 6 weeks had gone by, I still don't have a job. So I finally wait outside the building. This is true. When the general manager, his name was Dave, walks in. Dave was a, okay, anyway. And if you didn't know Dave, and Dave didn't know you, you were not gonna get a lot of Dave's time. Sir, I am looking to have a job here. We've just hired some people. We don't need anybody right now. Thank you for your interest. I understand that, sir. It's just that I really, really want to work here. So I just go have a seat in the cafe. He just sees me, and every time he sees me, I'm like, how you doing? So I continue stalking the Olive Garden, and eventually I get a call back from Dave. So we talk, they hire me, I do training, and now I'm a full-time employed server at Olive Garden. If you guys hear squeaky sounds, right over there above the restroom lives a family of birds. I just discovered them today. And when I went to go check it out, a bird flew out at me. So I don't know how I'm gonna address that yet. In the meantime, there are squeakies of baby birds that want food. Maybe they want Olive Garden. So I have the job and I become obsessed. So in my brain, I just want to do the best I possibly can. If I got sat at the same time someone else got sat, my brain is like, I'm gonna have drinks on this table before they have drinks on their table. As a result, my table's got super speedy service. I like to be a personality, entertain the tables. Gotta pick the right tables to do that. Not everybody's looking for big, engaging, like, how's everyone doing tonight? You look fantastic, sir. So I'm doing my thing, and the best thing in the world happens. My best friend comes to work with me. And now we're like the dynamic duo. I gotta stretch out my hamstrings. Left, right, all right. Now, I was not married at the time, but I had been dating my girlfriend for over 3 years. 4 years? 4 years, yeah. 4 years, honey. I didn't have any money. I was trying to get her a ring, and then hopefully, we wouldn't be poverty-stricken for the rest of our lives. So I used this to my advantage. A lot of these older ladies would come in. I would capitalize on this by telling them about me, because these are the ladies who are like, you look like you're in school. What are you studying? Well, I'm actually building a music program. I just work here because I'm saving up for an engagement ring for my girlfriend, Emily. Here's a picture of her. Oh, bless your little heart. They give me a tip that's like bigger than normal. This is for Emily. While I did do this to make more money, it was 100% true. But still, it's a good story, right? So my buddy Sam and I would do all sorts of things together. We would sing to them, even though you're not supposed to sing to the tables. Switch tables and see if people notice. They almost never noticed. You get to learn a lot about human psychology. Sam and I would have this thing where we'd walk up and we'd be like, La, this is your birthday song. It isn't very long. They laughed so hard every time. So finally we got in trouble because management came up and said, look, you are setting unrealistic expectations for your table. I was like, but it helps me make money. They had every right to do that, but I kind of sang anyway. I would just do it out of sight of the managers. What Olive Garden did with us was they said, if you do a good job with your tables and they fill out this survey and then they happen to mention your name, you will get a free meal. A free meal? My daddy taught me there's no such thing as a free meal. But yeah, it kind of sounded like a free meal. I learned a few things. If you say, fill out this survey, you have a chance to win $100. They're not gonna fill out the survey unless they're mad. Instead, I would do it with them. So instead of, hey guys, would you mind filling out that survey? Near the end of the meal, I would go ahead and print off the check a little bit early. I'd say, guys, how was everything tonight? And they're like, oh, it was really good, thank you so much. Well, we really value the feedback, and because they would always do it at the table, my success rate was super high. I'm getting multiple free meals per shift. There was one time it was almost completely empty in the whole restaurant, and I wanted to do something I dreamed of doing since I started working there. We put on a show called Olive Garden the Musical. The moment the guest walked in the door, nobody spoke to them unless they were singing. Welcome to Olive Garden. How many people in your party today? Ladies and gents, my name is Daniel. I'll be your server. What can I start you off with to drink? It was awesome. I'd send people out and they'd be like, some bread, bam. Salad for two, for you and for you. They were really freaked out. They didn't really think it was cool. They didn't know what was going on. This was just a big dream that I was pulling off for me. So definitely one of the biggest things that I learned from it was to interact with people differently. So if someone came in and they appeared to be more analytical and reserved in nature, then I wouldn't be like, hey guys, I'm Daniel, thank you so much for coming in tonight. That's just gonna overwhelm them, slow it down a little bit. And people who are super analytical, they want a good bang for their buck. Then you have the flashy guy. The guy who wants everyone to know he's the alpha male or alpha female. They're probably gonna pay for the table to show how magnanimous they are. And for them, all they want to know is what the best thing is. You guys look like you're probably the best table in this whole restaurant. We'd always compliment like, that is an amazing watch. Bam. Whoa, what a nice haircut. Bam. Stroke that little ego, right? Then you have the people that are just out for a fun time. They're just coming in, goofing off. I'm like, guys, why don't we just get some stuff to share? Those are the people that are like, surprise me. Like whatever they feel like is gonna sound fun, that's what they want to do, like mimosas, margaritas. You can get margaritas at Olive Garden. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, but you can't. They're actually not that bad. I'll never ever forget the day that I quit Olive Garden. So I walked into Dave's office and I said, Dave, I know you probably know about my music school. It's going really well. I think I'm ready to take the plunge and be 100% self-employed. He kind of looks at me, he's like, well, I don't want to lose you, but it is what it is. Do you need me to work out another 2 weeks, or can we just kind of be done after tonight? Oh no, I need you to work 2 weeks. So I made a decision to prove that I could survive without Olive Garden. I worked these last 2 weeks and I tipped out 100% of everything I made every single night. I would find all the bussers, the hosts, the salad makers, the bartenders. It felt really, really good, you know, because it shows people that you care what they did just a little bit more than everybody else. So that was a really good feeling. I just had a blast. Those are some of the best memories of my entire life. I learned a lot about communicating with people, and you can do it without just dominating the conversation. A lot of that has carried over into my professional life. Clearly you look at the world differently than I do. Let me try to figure out how you look at the world, then we can have a cool conversation. If everything all went to poo-poo and I had to start over, I'd 100% become a server again. That would be a lot of fun, and maybe I could do it with a violin.